Hello everybody, it's Stefan Joubert here from the Stefan Joubert Guitar Academy, and in today's video I'm going to speak to you about something important for you to work on, which is practicing throughout the positions on the guitar. A lot of times in my own private teaching studio, I see my students so many times basically playing in position 1 and always referring to any position from position 1. You see, the situation is as follows. As guitarists, we learn that the 6th string is the reference point, and there's nothing wrong with this. But essentially, the issue is that if I would say, let's play something in the key of C, or let's play a C minor pentatonic scale for the purpose of this video, immediately we would move to the 8th fret on the 6th string. If I then ask a student to please play a second position C, I would see a reference from the 8 to the octave, and then I might see the student moving to the second position. So in this video, I want us to look together at practicing the minor pentatonic and blues scale inside of the second position of the pentatonic scale, which is the string group 2-4 position. And what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on understanding where the root note lies on string 4. So string 4 would be the open D string. So that's going to be our reference. It's going to be a 2, which would be the second string on the 3rd fret, and an open 4th string. So that's string group 2-4. We'll start in the key of C, and we will take it throughout the circle of fifths just for the key of C, G, D, A, and E. So we'll stop there, but that will give you plenty to work on and think about. So firstly, we'll start in the key of C. So I'm here on the 10th fret on the D string or 4th string, and I'm here on the 13th fret on the B string or the 2nd string. So I've got my 2-4, I have the lay of the land. I'm not thinking about the C. That C for me is irrelevant. I'm thinking about the C from the 4th string. That is my new reference point. So I'll just play a minor chord. I've got my C there, C minor, and I could play my C minor over there. And by the way, what I'm discussing with you here, you can just follow along by downloading the PDF file that I've provided. So you could then put that on your computer, pause the video and play along. It's a great way for you to practice. So basically, we've got our C minor chord here and our C minor chord here. The great thing is on the bass string and the 1st string we have a mirror, so I can just throw that note across, creating another voicing. Now that we've done it, we can see the lay of the land for C. Now let's move to the key of G. After this, we'll come back to the pentatonic scale. It's the 5th fret on the D string or 4th string. It's the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and we've got a string group of 2-4. Again, the G minor chord. You can find it in the tablature below, in the PDF that I've created for you, or G minor. So that's the lay of the land for G minor. I'm not thinking G minor 1st position, I'm focusing on the 2nd position. After the G, we can go to the key of D. So I've got my 2-4, string group 2-4. It means the 2nd string and the 4th string as a group. As a unit, that is where the root notes lie. And on the 2nd string it's the 3rd fret, and on the 4th string in this case it's an open D. So I've got my D minor, and I have my D minor. And basically that is the lay of the land there for the 2nd position of D minor. Very rarely would someone actually play the D minor scale in the 2nd position down here on the neck. Most of the time they would play it on the 1st position. So you would have that sort of thing happening, but very rarely would someone go and play here on the 2-4 position and play the scale down here. And of course the reason for that is you then need to deal with the open string. So I do understand that's not the easiest thing to deal with, but as a guitarist, you want to get to know the entire instrument and understand it in its entirety. You don't just want to work at the easy parts. So the next thing we'll look at is A, which is on the 10th fret, 2nd string, and the 7th fret of the D string or the 4th string, giving us our string group 2-4 position. And then we've got the minor chord. And then finally E, which is on the 2nd string 5th fret, 4th string 2nd fret, and we've got our E minor. And now let us take a look at the minor pentatonic. I go back to my 10th fret, which is my reference C minor. I play my octave shape and then I play my pentatonic scale. Root up and back, and then I can also play it backwards. Same thing with the blues. Same thing going backwards. Second version of the same. And here's another tip. Whenever you learn the guitar, I know you have 1,000 things to memorize and learn during the early stages of learning. But as you get better at playing, learn both methodologies. Get to know there's a flat 5 down there. Get to know there's a flat 5 down there. So you can go either direction, and you could think, why do I want to learn both? Well, you can get different sounds, you know. You're going to have different sounds, different options. And as a guitarist, you want to learn the entire instrument. So that is the key of C. Now let us move it to the key of G. So G minor pentatonic. I've got my lay of the land, the 8th fret and the 5th fret. I'm not thinking, I'm thinking that region, 2nd position. Pentatonic scale. And at the same time I can also do root minor 3rd, 4th, 5th, minor 7th, root, minor 3rd, 4th to 5th. If I like, minor 7th to root. So I can get to know the lay of the land in terms of intervals as well. Let's do it backwards. Backwards, that would be a root, a minor 7th, a 5th, that would be a 4th or 11th, and that would be my minor 3rd. That could be the 2nd over there. Let's take a look at the blues. Second method. After that, let's go to the lovely open strings. So we've got the 3rd fret and the open. And then we can play our open D minor pentatonic scale. When you practice the open scale, it's a good idea to play it and say it. So you could say open 3rd, open 2nd, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 0, 3, 0. And that would help you to internalize that open position. Same thing going backwards. Backwards is actually quite easy because you've got 3, 0, 3, 0, which is easy to remember. And you could even do like pull-offs. So you can go 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 0, 0, 0, 3. And then we could do the minor pentatonic. Sorry, the minor blues, or the blues scale. Sorry, this is blues scale actually. And again, same thing, goes 3, 0, open, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 0. So you've got this chromaticism there. Great for pull-offs. Going backwards, we cannot do version 2 that we've shown before. We just have to go to the 4th string there. Then let's go to the A minor. So we've got the 2nd string 10th fret and the 4th string 7th fret. What you'll see with my videos, some of these things are a bit lengthy, but if you practice and work with this, your playing will improve. That's one of the points of these videos, is to help you get better at playing and help you to, just get that extra edge, to sharpen your sword and to really take your playing forward. Let's do the A minor pentatonic 2nd position. backwards, blues, backwards, backwards version 2. And another thing is, when you do practice this, in reality, and this is the way I would practice it, if I was in your shoes, I'm just playing it quite quickly through here, but I would put a metronome on. I'm using the Soundbrenner application, and I would say, okay, let's put this on at 40 BPM. So you got a super slow speed, and I would just go. And the reason I would do it that slowly is because I'm training my timing, my fingering, and my understanding of the neck at a super slow pace. So even if I'm showing it to you quickly, you could just practice it at home, on your practice studio, or wherever you're at a super, super slow pace. Because that's how you get to know the instrument very well. Is it boring? No. It should be exciting, because you've got time for your brain to then think about the different ways of practicing. You can even think, okay, I'm playing a fourth, I'm playing a flat 5. Oh, there's a fifth over there. There's a flat 7 over there. Oh, there's a root over there. Minor third over there. Okay, fourth over there. So you've got time to think about intervals as well. And lastly, let's go to the E. This is string 2, 5th fret, string 4, 2nd fret, minor pentatonic scale. Backwards. Blues scale. Backwards. Version 2. So the great thing is, once you've done that, you then get to know your second position in its entirety. If you take it through all those keys, that kind of ingrains the thing much more than just practicing it in one key. One thing you have to remember is when you practice the guitar, it's going to take you some time. So make sure you do it properly. Make sure you study with someone who can look after you. I'm always available. If you would like to do a Zoom session, you can always get in touch with me. And I set up a first assessment lesson where we can meet each other, and I can help you then to go forward. But I recommend, when you practice, to always, always remember that it's just a little by little by little, inch by inch. You just do a bit, and then you do that every day, and you don't stop. And as you do it every single day, miracles is going to happen over a long period of time. You will play things you cannot even believe. But the first step is just to be faithful in the little and do it every day. Faithful in little, faithful in much. Thank you again for listening. Have a great week or day ahead, wherever you are in the world, or evening ahead, or morning ahead. And as always, please hit that like button for me, subscribe, share the videos, leave me a comment, and thank you so much for spending a bit of your time with me. And I look forward to sharing some more things about the guitar with you shortly. Have a great, great time.